escape. But I found something much bigger than just myself. Are you willing to fight?
Help us save the Oasis.
Ready Player One is a science fiction adventure film produced and directed by Steven Spielberg and is based on the 2011 novel of the same name. The film stars Ty Sheridan, Olivia Cooke and Ben Mendelsohn and is about the orphaned teenager Wade Watts, who lives in a dystopian world in the year 2045. The inhabitants of this story are desperate to escape reality, using the virtual reality software known as OASIS to engage in a life of their choosing. Throughout the movie, we follow the main character as he discovers clues to a hidden game within the program that promises the winner full ownership of the Oasis. He teams up with several allies to try to complete the game before a large greedy company run by businessman Nolan Sorrento.
Heading into the movie, I was a little concerned about the amount of pop culture references that Ready Player One was going to throw at me. I'd gotten the impression from the trailers and marketing that it was possible the film might be over-reliant on nostalgia, and I wasn't interested in being drowned in Easter eggs. But after seeing it, I can safely say that wasn't the case. There are a lot of references, both visual and audible, throughout the entire film, but I never felt like it was being forced. They've been cleverly incorporated into the story being told, and seeing such action sequences played out with the time-traveling DeLorean, Akira motorcycle, and specific music or weapon sound effects from popular films and video games brought a huge smile to my face every time.
Yeah, the action sequences are very enjoyable to watch, which is no surprise. Spielberg is a master filmmaker, especially when it comes to framing action set pieces. There were scenes where I caught myself grinning like a little kid, or where my mouth was just dropped because what I was watching just looked incredible. The movie is a visual spectacle, and it does a very good job blending both the Oasis and real-world scenes together, seamlessly merging between animation and reality. The sense of wonder and awe can be found in many moments throughout the film, and the performances and brisk pacing creates a very engrossing adventure.
The quality for the world building in the Oasis was great. I always wanted to learn more about it. Unfortunately, the same can't be said for the real world side of the film. I would have liked much more layers to this aspect. The main heroes fight to save the Oasis, and the escape from reality it represents, with what appears to be no concern for the problems of the real world. But outside, only a handful of scenes exploring the real world. We don't really know why or what each of these characters are trying to run away from. The lack of depth among the supporting characters, as well as certain character developments being incredibly rushed, does bother me when looking back on the movie. It would have benefited greatly by having much more fleshed out characters.
And for some reason, the movie kept explaining things too much. For example, the movie begins with the main character explaining how someone can do or become anything within the Oasis. But during this, we see shots of people in the houses using the software. One person would be boxing, another pole dancing. We can see that these people are engaging in their fantasies, so the added narration over the top of it was unnecessary. This happens a number of times and was a bit frustrating.
If you're into nerdy stuff like us, then you'll probably enjoy this movie. Despite its flaws, it's still a fun film. We both give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe. See you next time.
Bye!